Boston College's Will Moore shines in final WJSS game. Hockey highlights. The wait for hockey season just got a little brighter for Boston College fans. But here's where it gets interesting. The 2025 World Junior Summer Showcase, WJSS, has come to a close, leaving us with a glimpse into the future of college hockey. The curtains drew to a close on Saturday evening at Minneapolis's Ridder Arena, with Team Canada emerging victorious over Team USA in the final game, securing a 6-2 win. Amidst the action, a beacon of hope shone bright for Boston College men's hockey enthusiasts. Incoming freshman forward Will Moore made his mark, recording a crucial assist in Team USA's final showdown. Let's dive into the numbers. Throughout the event, Moore participated in 4 games, tallying an impressive record of 1 goal and 1 assist, culminating in 2 points. A promising start for the young athlete, but will he maintain this momentum in the upcoming season? Share your thoughts in the comments. For those who missed the live tweets, USA Hockey, @USA Hockey, on August 2nd, 2025, shared the highlights, sparking excitement among fans. https twitter.com USA Hockey status 1951961996723 refcirc Twitter. Meanwhile, other Boston College teams were gearing up for their respective seasons. Boston College football, @BC Football, teased the impending start, counting down the days. https twitter.com/BC Football status 1951735063111 /refcirc TWST emphasized the importance of physicality in fall camp, hinting at an intense season ahead. https twitter.com/GrahamDietz status 195103419231148. On a lighter note, BC Skiing celebrated a birthday. Wishing Lucy an amazing day. https twitter.com/BC Ski Team status 1951805172381894432 refcirc TWST. A blast from the past. Dana Barrows reflected on his time under Gary Williams, highlighting the evolution of basketball styles. His unique journey from a football player to a basketball standout is a testament to the versatility of Boston College's athletic programs. And this is the part most people miss. The interplay between different sports disciplines within a college can significantly impact an athlete's development. Do you think cross-sport influences can lead to more well-rounded athletes? Let's discuss in the comments. Check us out for more updates, analyses, and behind-the-scenes insights into the world of Boston College athletics. Morning Chirps. Vanacker scores. Robertson signs with Toronto. If you thought mornings were only about coffee and quiet beginnings, think again. Today's sports highlights are buzzing with exciting developments that are sure to stir up conversation. But here's where it gets controversial. Certain stories challenge the usual narratives, prompting us to rethink our assumptions about sports dynamics and player movements. So, buckle up and dive into this latest batch of Morning Chirps, where surprises and debates collide. Blackhawks updates. The recent culmination of the World Junior Summer Showcase on Saturday saw some fierce rivalries ignite the ice. Finland edged out Sweden 3-1 in the early match, setting the stage for the North American showdown between Team USA and Team Canada. Canada dominated with a convincing 6-2 victory, featuring goals from 6 different players, including Marek Vanacker. Vanacker, a promising Blackhawks prospect selected in the first round of the 2024 draft, scored the game's opening goal, the only tally by a Blackhawks prospect in the entire showcase. He also contributed an assist to teammate Jacob Ryan's goal at the game's end. Meanwhile, Sasha Boisvert added to his assist tally with a helper on Michael Hage's third-period goal, marking his 4th assist during the event. Notably, AJ Spellacy did not participate for Team USA. So those interested in deeper analysis, Gail Kauchak of the Hockey Writers offers an insightful look into the Blackhawks' strategy of blending veteran presence with young talent as they gear up for the upcoming season. Her piece, https://thehockeywriters.com, Blackhawks Balancing Act, The Roles of the Veterans, the Kids. 2025-26 explores how this balance could influence their overall performance. Turning back the clock, on this day in 2020, the Edmonton Oilers tied their qualifying series against the Blackhawks with a 6-3 victory. Connor McDavid dazzled with 2 goals in the first period and completed a hat-trick with a power play marker late in the second. The Blackhawks responded with goals from Patrick Kane, Slater Kokok, and Ollie Mata, though the game remains a reminder of how pivotal McDavid was even then. NHL highlights. The Toronto Maple Leafs successfully avoided arbitration with forward Nicolas Robertson by signing him to a 1-year deal worth approximately $1.825 million. https://nhl.com/mapleleafs/news/Maple Leafs sign Robertson to contract extension. This amount exceeds the median of the salary estimates submitted by both parties by about $100,000. Elsewhere, former NHL winger Jakub Vrana is heading to Europe to join Linköping HC in Sweden, according to reports from Johan Svensson at Expressen. Expressen.se/sport/hockey/HSL/Linköping överens med Vrana kan bli helt klar inom kort. Vrana, 29, has accumulated an impressive career with 119 goals and 223 points in 406 NHL games. His most notable stint was with the Washington Capitals, where he scored 3 goals on their 2018 Stanley Cup playoff run. Shifting gears to the developmental leagues, Roger McQueen, an up-and-coming talent from the CHL, is making a significant move to the NCAA. As reported by Mark Diver, https://markdiver/195-1677-14402-170327. This Anaheim Ducks prospect will commit to Providence College instead of returning to his team, the Brandon Wheat Kings. Interestingly, he'll be joining fellow prospects John Mustard and Julius Sumpf, also in Providence, which could make for an exciting college hockey season. And finally, today's NHL birthday lineup features some legendary and current players celebrating milestones: Ryan Carter, Marcel Dion, Mark Lamb, Jordan Leopold, Dominic Moore, Sandis Ozolins, and Shea Theodore. A reminder that each of these athletes has contributed uniquely to the sport's history. So, what's your take? Do these moves and stories paint a picture of a rapidly evolving hockey landscape? Or are you skeptical about the hype surrounding some of these developments? Share your thoughts below. Sometimes the biggest controversy is just a comment away. WJ Summer Showcase Wrap-Up. Vanacker shines. Boisvert, Spellacy, HOF debate, Blackhawks updates. Imagine the thrill of witnessing the World Junior Summer Showcase come to a thrilling close on a Saturday afternoon, with 2 final games that could have showcased all 3 Blackhawks prospects in attendance. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. However, the week was still a resounding success for all 3 players. The final game of the showcase featured a clash between the USA and Canada, with Blackhawks prospects Sasha Boisvert and Marek Vanacker suiting up for Canada. Boisvert, who has been a standout on the left wing of Canada's top line, alongside Cole Reshny and Michael Hage, was part of what many consider the best line in the camp. This camp, however, has been somewhat underwhelming for Canada, to say the least. Vanacker, who was a late addition to the roster, replacing Caden Lindstrom, made the most of his opportunity. He scored the first goal of the game and assisted on the final goal, a tally by his Brantford teammate Jake O'Brien, in a 6-2 victory for Canada. Stephen Ellis of Daily Faceoff had this to say about Vanacker's performance. Vanacker had a goal and an assist today, and both came after some excellent work to gain possession of the puck. Like Malcolm Spence, I could see Vanacker in the running for a bottom-line role. He mostly played deep in Canada's lineup, but that's because he'll grind you down until there's nothing left. What a week for the underrated forward. Here's a look at Vanacker's goal and assist. Vanacker's goal, at https://19517663751397442. Reference source twitter.com/sellishockey/status 1951985421964. Unfortunately, AJ Spellacy didn't get the chance to play in the final game of the showcase, despite having a strong camp in a depth role. Spellacy has a decent shot at making the US roster for the World Juniors, as he was one of the final cuts for a veteran US team that won the event last year and stood out again this summer. And this is the part most people miss. Blackhawks prospects John Mustard and Julius Sumpf could see a significant addition to their roster at Providence this coming season. Cam Robinson reported that Roger McQueen, the 10th overall pick in the 2025 NHL draft by Anaheim, is headed to join the Friars. Now, let's talk about a controversial topic. You know I have strong opinions on how the Blackhawks are represented in the Hockey Hall of Fame. So I was intrigued to see what Peter Bohr at The Athletic had to say when he categorized active NHL players into tiers of likelihood to be inducted into the Hall. He had Patrick Kane as a no-brainer. Fair enough. But Jonathan Toews, who is once again active with his contract in Winnipeg, was placed in tier 1.5, almost there, if not already a lock. Respectfully, Mr. Bohr, no. Toews is a no-brainer lock. Like Duncan Keith this year, Kane and Toews will go in as soon as they're eligible. The Toronto Maple Leafs and Nick Robertson got a deal done, so there will officially be 0 arbitration hearings in the NHL this summer. Robertson agreed to a 1-year deal with a $1.825 million cap hit. The event itself wasn't what Major League Baseball, the fans, or Fox wanted. Hours and hours of rain, but the look of a baseball diamond on the infield at Bristol Motor Speedway was pretty cool, and it sounds like the NHL was there taking notes for a potential future hockey game. More from Bleacher Nation, go ad-free, subscribe to the BN newsletter. If the Bears wanted to make a trade for Micah Parsons, what would it potentially cost? Luka Doncic signed a massive contract with the Lakers, even if they didn't win the game. The Cubs did a terrific job honoring Ryne Sandberg again on Saturday. Connor Bedard was one.